Hello, my name is Lori with Mortgage Coach Support, and today's video tutorial will show you how to key in a refinance scenario into Edge. This is a follow-up to our Edge 101 course where we discuss our settings, fee templates, and various fields within Edge. In this tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and cover fields necessary for a refinance scenario. To start our process, I'm clicking on New Client. I'm going to go ahead and key in my information on my borrower. And then I'm going to drop to my friendly name field. This is to be able to reference your name or your file later, knowing what type of loan. I'm keying in refinance for my primary residence. Next, I'm going to go ahead and jump to my current mortgage details. I want to key in my property value, which will determine my LTV percentage. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually key in the specific details of the current mortgage. My first payment on this loan was in April of 2008, and my original loan amount was $260,000 at 5.75 for a 30-year term. Notice we put in our term as months. In the remaining balance, we go ahead and calculate it based on the numbers, the data that you keyed in, as well as providing you the P&I payment. If the borrower had applied additional monies to principal and the balance is slightly different, go ahead and override that amount, and the system will go ahead and use this as your starting balance for your new loan. I'm next going to go ahead and move to our monthly costs. In this particular case, the hazard insurance is $55 a month and our taxes are $175. We do not have any MI, and then if you did so, you would go ahead and key it in. If you had a second lien and they wanted to refinance the second lien, go ahead and mark yes, and then the system's going to gather the similar information for the second lien as it did for that current mortgage. I'm going to go ahead and mark no, and I'm going to go ahead now and move to our products. In our products, you want to go ahead and label it what you want. It's okay to keep the word product 1 and product 2 if that's what you prefer. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and label it as a 30-year fixed. I want to keep my title to roughly 12 characters due to length and the report. So once I have done that, I'm going to mark it yes for a refinance. You'll notice my data populated in. So now I just need to go ahead and put in my new interest rate and my new term. So I have the basis of my product started. As I advance the screen, I want to go ahead and add my fees. There's two ways of doing it. You can lump sum it by saying $2,200 for your APR. I'm not going to charge any points. I'm going to quote them 15 days of prepaid interest. Say that they have to come in with $1,500 for their prepaid escrows at close, and their non-APR costs are around $1,500. In addition to that, I want to add these fees to that base loan amount of $240,000, and to do so, I just click on these boxes. So that's one way of keying in fees. The second way is the closing cost details. This will allow you to itemize your fees. As in the Edge 101 course, they'll show you how to create these fee templates. So if you haven't done so, please refer back to that course because this will save you a lot of time creating these templates. I now go in and key in the information that is particular for this loan. And then once I have this done, I can apply it to my loan. The other item I want to do, because this is a refinance, I just want to add all these fees to my loan amount. And to do so, I just mark these boxes here. Once I'm done, I want to apply these fees to my loan. So I press Apply to Loan, and now it totals all my APR fees, prepaid escrows, and non-APR costs. You'll notice that these are grayed out, and you can't make any changes to these unless you go into the closing cost details and then make your change. If you do make a change, make sure you apply to loan so that it will be accepted to the system. Advancing our screen, now we want to go back and key in our monthly costs here. And again, I'm not having MI on the loan. You'll see my LTV is quite lower. So now we're done with our 30-year fix. So let's go ahead and show them what a 15-year product will look like. So let's go ahead and add another product. I'm going to change my title to a 15-year fixed, maybe fixed. Now go to the Copy From button. By going directly to the Copy From and selecting that down arrow, you'll see my 30-year fixed product. I'm going to say OK, and that just carried over all the data I have done on that 30-year product, including my fees as well as my monthly costs. I want to go ahead and change the interest rate to 3%, and I need to change my term to 180 to make it a 15-year mortgage. Advancing my screen, if I needed any changes to my fees, I would do so. In this particular case, I'm leaving them be. And then my monthly costs also carried over. And now I want to actually create a third product and show you how you can show them asset accumulation. So let me go ahead and title that asset. So we have that here, mark it yes. And because this is exactly the same as my 30-year product, I'm going to go ahead and select that and press OK. You'll see my rate is populated as well as my term, my fees, and my monthly costs. So now we have set up 3 products. We have our 30-year fixed, 15-year fixed, as well as an asset accumulation. Our next screen we come to is our analysis summary. You'll see here in our monthly savings, everything is being compared to our 15-year fixed product because the mortgage payment is the highest. To be able to fix this so everything is comparing against our current mortgage, we want to go to our benchmarks. We want to select current mortgage, and you'll see now everything is comparing to the current mortgage, telling you that you need to come up with $172 additional to that current monthly mortgage payment. Our total interest and mortgage insurance paid, but because I'm showing an asset accumulation, I want to click on total net worth to be able to show you the difference with the accumulation of their wealth here. So let's go into the adjust reinvestment strategy. By going in here, I'll be able to take our savings for our 30-year fixed product, and let's go ahead and apply it to the principal. They're already making that payment anyhow with their current mortgage, so you'll see how their freedom point, you've cut off quite a bit of term if they keep making that same payment. They have less than 19 years, they'll have the house paid off, or if they keep on the same pace, it would be almost 25 years. The other aspect I want to show you is the asset accumulation. If you come down here to the investment balance, you'll be able to use these fields to show them how they can gain money. If the borrower already has accounts set up, or possibly you have a financial planner you work with, find out that return on investment that they can provide. Put in that rate of return here, and then put in the amount of savings each month. They put it directly into this account, and you'll see that they have a little over $94,000 saved at the end of 15 years. So that's a nice little chunk of money. So you have 2 ways to show them. You have the investing it into an investment account or reducing their principal. I'm going to press OK. And to show you the graph, how it's going to change, let me advance the screen and move back. And it's updated our graphs here. The net worth is just a little bit higher by applying it directly to a savings account than it is applying it to the principal. But this is where you can work with the borrower and be able to show them the difference and be able to create wealth for them. So now I'm going to move on to our presentation into our preview. Let's go ahead and take a look. And here's our report. So you have the information here. Make sure you highlight the differences, and then as well as the reduction of payments. So you wanted to bring that attention to the borrower with your highlighting. Make sure you record an audio and video explaining your product, introducing yourself, and you're ready to go. Enjoy your day, and if you have any type of questions, please email support@mortgagecoach.com. Thank you.